Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Kenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So North Carolina's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great...
Breaks into the open. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lopez to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion sets him up on second down. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Ship. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Buying some time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And the Tar Heels have pushed it inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on big tight end. Makes the grab. It's a first down. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Tar Heels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Keeps looking downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Syracuse's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man,
turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. They'll ride the hot hand. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to throw, it's Rotlier. Heaves it on the run. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Finds his man. It's McFadden. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's McFadden. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They're going to run it. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Now sliding to his left. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it falls in, complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Smothers. There he goes! Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Lopez wants to fire. He's got his man, makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Tar Heels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. From the red zone, looking for a space. Moving out of the pocket. He is run out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to run for it. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Now he's looking to throw it. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, UNC! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Lining up to add another. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going right to work up top. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Pulls it in down the sideline. Off and running. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Orange.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The inside handoff. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Creates a little space. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Caught over the middle with Ship. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out the game.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second down after that incompletion. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Tar Heels will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket and starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play, because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Tar Heels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Lopez to pass. Scrambling away. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on 3rd down? Now North Carolina grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the big fella. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the returner goes down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Looking for space. It's Goff. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Way to the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Locklear. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
Oh, they're after him. He's going to run it. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quick release on the RPO. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Syracuse right back at it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Pressure coming. And he's snowed under. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. With the catch, it's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and more. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Lopez wants to fire. Quarterback now breaking the field. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Back to pass on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Just enough time for one final play of the half. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with the...
Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. There he goes. Inside the touchdown, Cuse. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Lopez to pass. Here comes the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
He's got an open man. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Turns it on in midfield. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Deep shot for the end zone. And he makes the grab, but can't get the foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He'll take another shot here. And he's got it inside the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Rushes on him. Got enough space. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. A first down for the offense. Lopez wants to fire. Here's the pressure. And to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Gonna swing it on second down. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking left. Got him downfield. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Throws to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Willis. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Looking for a crease to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Let's see what he can do with it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Lopez to pass. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for a crease, it's Smothers. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. The spin, still on his feet. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Here's a heat. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He'll haul it in right around the logo. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Making side adjustments here. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Lopez wants to fire. Oh, they're after him. Got the first himself. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Gonna run it. It Smothers. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the...
Trying to get it in. He strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. The give to the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the marker. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Scanning the field, it's Locklear. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. They want that clock to run. Got enough for the first down. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Got room to work. Breaks into the open. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. Pushes toward the... And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense. And they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Locklear. Here's a throw downfield late. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
This is a beautiful situation. Defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the ground. He's got it again. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. Turning it on. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those